Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
I don't think so. I mean, look, they appear to be getting along well. Musk was very instrumental in his victory. And I hear Democrats, criticizing the idea that we have unelected people with too much influence over the government. I invite them to pick up the Wall Street Journal from this week and find out that unelected people have been running the government for the last 4 years. I hear Democrats criticizing the influence of billionaires on our politics when you've got this Soros punk running around collecting Democrat politicians like my kids collect Pokemon cards. So I think all the criticism of Musk coming from the left is totally hypocritical, totally over the top, and he is doing something interesting, bringing some transparency to the federal government.
What do you make of all of this and the fact that the ethics report is out and it has got some really damning information in it?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be candid with you. I don't make much of it because most of the details or most of the stories that we heard, we already knew. I mean, a lot of this stuff was already swirling in the public domain anyway. Number two, Matt Gaetz is no longer in Congress. Number three, Matt Gaetz is no longer under consideration to be in Donald Trump's cabinet. As far as I'm concerned, he's a private citizen in Florida, and I'm sure he has a story to tell about this. And if he runs for office again, he'll have to, explain what's in this report, and we'll see what the voters say about this. But honestly, of all the things that happened in Washington, D.C. today, to me, this is a low priority when you consider what Joe Biden did over at the White House, commuting all the sentences of these terrible people using the power of the presidency. He's still in office. Gaetz is gone, and yet there seems to be more outrage about Gaetz over stuff that, frankly, is old news.
Well, there's a lot of information that has come out that, frankly, people didn't know about.
But I was saying, people like Lindy Lee, it's like, now, how do you have any credibility at all? She was so fervent in her support of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and now she's everywhere, bashing them, bashing Democrats, saying everything fine. And now she's also played right into the right-wing victim card. Did you see? She said, she tweeted, oh, well, now, liberals want me canceled, investigated, and deported. So much for the party of tolerance. No. There is not one liberal I know that's called on her to be investigated or deported. No. She canceled herself because obviously who's going to believe her now or offer their platform after she did this 180, and betrayed all the people that believed in her.
She now has credibility with the Fox News crowd.
Right. Yeah, well, for what that, whatevs. Okay.
It's a larger audience.
I guess so.
Yeah, yes, their ratings are way up right now.
Yeah. No, I agree with Keith Olbermann, though. He said the same thing I said. They had to fire Joe and Mika. First of all, wow, nobody's watching CNN. So yeah. I think MSNBC is salvageable. And Keith even said that, and he knows the whole thing about people will be back, after the holiday and when, the administration starts and all that. If you have fighters, and the whole lineup is fantastic. We're trying to get, hopefully Joy Reid, Jen Psaki for DC Sexy Liberal. There's so many great, people that are not bending the knee there. That just ruins to credibility, I think, of the whole network. And now, they can't credibly talk about ABC bending the knee, for instance, and all the, great, op-eds that are out there, from David Frum to Jennifer Rubin to whatever, about capitulating and bending the knee because they look like idiots. Because they're the ones that did it first, and half the time they're mentioned in those. Yep. So to me, it's like you've just completely blown your credibility with liberals.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, Keith was just saying the people they have now are fine, and it's like Willie's fine, and what's his name?
Jonathan Lemire.
Yeah. I mean, but they have a lot of other great talent they could add.
Unfortunately, this is Jonathan Lemire's last week on Way Too Early, and that's the hour that I listen to on Sirius XM.
Well, God, how dare they
do
that not be around your schedule?
I never.
Oh, hang on.
What? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what did you do? What did I do?
Are you sure you gave me all the tweets that I sent this
you
morning?
only sent a few.
Yeah, all right.
Check your...
Oh, I found it. Okay. Just because... Jennifer was doing so great on her love tweet until the very end. Jennifer tweets, now more than ever, your courage and honesty is appreciated, Steph. The mainstream quote-unquote news is now just propaganda hour. Journalists are scared of either jail or lawsuits, but you stand strong, as do your brilliant, unstoppable guests. Heroes, all of you, and Chris is right. Oh, Jennifer, you were almost over the finish line, and then, fine, go buy a Chris is right shirt.
Sure. They're way outselling the Chris is wrong shirt.
Get some Chris is wrong shirts. Support Mama. Okay.
Either one supports you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see a penny of it.
Just a fake radio fight.
All the Chris is right shirts should be going to Chris.
Yeah.
Half the time people go, don't fight. We're like, we're not really fighting. It's a fake radio fight.
Only sometimes.
Oh, well, some have crossed the line.
Yeah.
I just love this thread from Kay. I used to think I hit the lucky lottery of life being born in America, but now I feel like I got rolled in Vegas and woke up in the middle of the desert in my underwear with a mouthful of sand. Do you wake up still like that sometimes? You're
Yes.
Like, something really bad happened. What was it? You know, like after 9/11 and stuff, like you'd wake up like, oh, what happened? Oh, yeah. Okay, that happened. Yeah. Oh, thank you, by the way. Love me some... Is it Fred Wellman, I believe? Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him. He said, so I say this with care, but what the are we even doing these days? We just elected a convicted felon who is stacking his administration with villains from every movie genre, ranging from Disney to Wes Anderson. Media companies are rolling over to authoritarianism like stray dogs for a pat on the belly. Influencers are switching personalities like Dr. Jekyll and your hometown ex that is suddenly really into organic, whole grain, locally produced grass-fed Negronis. I would love to not do this. Perhaps we can get back to focusing on stopping Russian spies, accused rapists, vengeful idiots, and conspiracy theorists from attaining positions in our government. That would be awesome. In the meantime, I'm begging with tears in my eyes, don't shoot someone's grandmother in seat 34B on her way from Miami to see the toddlers in Ridgefield.
Wow.
It was a very specific, very specific thoughts.
Huh. All right.
All right. We wanted to say thank you to Anne, who I read her letter yesterday, and she about how she could help, and she's the one that bought me a new box, which wouldn't be the first lady.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, she's very generous, and she wanted to know how and you can do a one-time donation if you want at StephanieMiller.com.
That's right.
Support the show. Yeah. She said, thanks for reading my email. I was so thrilled to hear it. I hope it inspired others to do what I did. I made a gift through your homepage. Please use it however you feel best. Oh, well, it's going to a lot of blow. And thank you.
Hookers.
Very white Christmas here.
Yeah. Hookers and blow.
I'm just kidding. I've never done any drugs. She knows that. Okay.
Have you ever had a hooker?
No, I have not. I've had neither hookers or blow.
Okay.
That's why it's funny that I would spend all the money on hookers and blow.
Right.
That sweet, generous Anne gave, so I could have new headphones, something. Okay.
Oh, we're getting new headphones. Those are on order.
Oh, with the microphone attached. Mm-hmm. So we can have the same great sound we had at the DNC, right?
So when you turn your head, you don't miss talking.
We also had great amps at the DNC. We had great everything at the DNC. So.
Maybe Anne will get us those. I'm just kidding.
We had a great staff at the DNC, too.
I forgot to mention, it goes without saying, I'm a subscriber to the StephCast, $4.95 a month with an annual subscription, pennies a day. Thanks again for everything, Anne in New York. And thank you. We
appreciate it.
Thank
really
you enough. All folks that have given Chris Mahana Kwanzaa gifts so we can, upgrade our 1920s technology. Oh, hi. I just finished, I'm going to say, an 11 billion mile bike ride. And thank God I happen to have this magic potion with me, ASEA, as seen on the Stephanie Miller Show. It helps my cells communicate better so that I can heal faster from overdoing because I'm lying about my age. I also use it on my face.